Hey, hi friends. So this is Sawan, and today we are going to talk about this is day 10, and we are going to understand and know about marketing, marketing and its importance. Marketing and its importance when we are looking to start with our business, when we are starting to look, we are starting to start with our startup. How important is understanding or knowing marketing? How important is understanding the sales? Most of us when we start with our startup, most of us when we start with our business, we feel or we understand that only understanding or knowing the technical part is sufficient. We feel or we always think that okay, like when I started, I was a chartered accountant, and I started, I had always had that thought of, that I only need only need technical knowledge to get my business going. I'm good technically, and hence I can run a business. I can be successful with a business because I am good technically. Well, being good technical is something very different from being successful in a business or from having the ability to be successful in a business. These are two extremely different things. You cannot be you cannot be successful if you are not good with marketing. Any idea, no matter how big or how small it is, any business that you are doing, no matter how big or how small it is, will only be successful if you are able to take that idea in the market with a speed that is so fast that it is able to generate revenue even faster than the speed with which you are losing money and the speed with which you are losing time. You have to make sure, you need to make sure that you are going out in the market, getting revenue for yourself with a speed that overtakes the time that you are spending and the money that you are spending in the business that you are trying to do. And this is where marketing and sales comes in. You are not good with marketing and sales, it will be very difficult for you to sustain in this competitive world. It will be very difficult for you to sustain in this competitive market. Trust me, it is. My first startup, my first business failed because I had no idea of what and how marketing works. I did not understand what sales is, and I failed miserably. I lost a lot of money, I lost my confidence, I lost a lot of things in that first business. But what that business taught me was how to do marketing, how to do sales, how to put or how to keep your ego aside and go out and ask for sales. How to keep your ego aside and go and listen to a no. How to even when you know that you are going to listen a no, even when you know that that client is not going to be convinced, you still go. You still go. You still approach because you cannot leave an opportunity. Even though you are 90% sure that that opportunity is not gonna open the door for you, you still try. And when you still try doing that, that is the point when you get success. That is the point when you get successful. So you need to figure out, you need to understand what marketing is. How can you market the product? How can you take your idea or your product or your service that you are selling to the market, to the target customer, to the audience that you want to sell your product to or service to? How can you take it to them? It is not that if you price the product very cheap, or if you people will just come and buy it. It is not going to happen. Even if you price your product at $0, even if you price your product or service for zero, you will have to reach out to your customers. You will have to reach out to your prospective customers. You'll have to convince them why they should be buying or subscribing to your product or service, no matter if it's even if it's free. Even if it's free, you need to convince them. You need to reach out to them. You need to offer them that you are giving them something for free. It won't happen automatically. you will have to make offers, and only your success will only depend on how many offers you are making every single day. So how many offers did you make today? If you have started something of your own, how many offers, how many offers of sales did you make today? The more the number, the more the number, the more the sales you will have. There's a simple calculation. This is a simple game of probability. If you did not have any sales today, if you did not have any sales today, that means you did not make enough number of offers today. If you did not have any sales today, that means you did not reach out to enough number of people, you did not make enough offers, you did not propose enough clients about your product, you did not let enough people know about your offer, about your product, about your service, about the price that you are offering at, about the quality of service that you are offering. You are not reaching out to enough number of people, and that is only happening because you do not know how to market your product. You do not know how to market yourself. You are clueless about marketing and sales. You just jumped into the world of doing business just because you thought that because you are good technically, you can run a business. But that is not true. You have to understand what marketing is. You have to understand how this works. Am I right? Guys, give me a hi. Give me a hi in the comments and tell me what has been your challenge when you started up. What has been your challenge when you started something of your own? Was it marketing? Was marketing a challenge at all? Is it still a challenge? Or you have overcome the challenge? Well, if I talk about me, I still face challenge in marketing and sales. I'm still not that comfortable. I'm still not that a pro in marketing and sales. I still, I think that I still don't reach out to as many people as I can today. If I want, if I want 100 sales a day, I have to reach out to maybe 10,000 people a day. I cannot get 100 sales a day by reaching out to two people in a day. If I reach out to, if my conversion rate, let's do a simple math. What is your conversion rate for the last entire month? Let's say for the last 1 month, what has your conversion rate been? How many sales did you make in the entire month? 5 or 10, whatever it was. Let's say you made 10 sales in the entire month. So to get those 10 sales, how many people did you reach out to? A very simple calculation. How many people did you reach out to get that figure of 10 sales? Maybe 50 or maybe 100. Let's take the number as 100. So you reached out to 100 new people or 100 prospective customers to get 10 sales. Now, similarly, if you want 100 sales for yourself in a month, how many customers do you need to reach out to? If 10% was your conversion rate, so 10,000 is the number that you need to reach out to. That's so simple. And if you are not reaching out to 10,000 people, at least you won't get 100 sales a month. And if somehow you manage to reach out to 100 people, 10,000 people a month, nobody can stop you from getting 100 sales a month. And maybe the next month you get even more. And then the next month you get even more. Because then have also been building a pipeline of reaching to 10,000 people. You have been nourishing them, you have been in touch with them, you have been giving them value add, some content, you have been sharing with them some valuable information. So maybe they will also be your customer someday. But you need to reach out to that number of people depending on how much or how many sales you want to get. You have to make that many offers. That is as simple as that. Your conversion rate is 10%, which is a very good number, I would say. Then you need to reach out to 10,000 people, no, sorry, 1,000 people to get 100 sales. If your conversion rate is 10%, which normally is not, it could be somewhere around 4%, 5%, or maybe even 1%. So depending on your conversion rate, depending on the amount of sales that you want to make, depending on the number of sales that you want to make, depending on the value of sales that you want to make. You need to figure out what your ideal number is, what your ideal number of offer is, and you need to gradually reach to that point of making offers. And you can only do that when you are good with marketing. And where is marketing happening today? The entire marketing today is happening here. Right here where you are looking at me. Right here where you are seeing me. On Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube. The entire marketing is happening over here. So you have to be good with digital marketing today. People have to know you. People have to know your brand. They will only transact with you. They'll only do business with you when they know you, when they have known you for long, when they know that you have been in the market for long, and when they are confident that you will solve their problems at the best possible price, with the best service, with the best after sales service. So they have to know so many things. And how do you say them all? By marketing, by doing marketing of your services, by offering them your sales, your services, by offering them better pricing, by offering them the after sales service, by offering them a list of things that you would be giving them if they buy your product or service. That is as simple as that. So are you into marketing? Are you starting with your marketing activity? How soon do you plan to start with your marketing activity? If you're not doing marketing, you are dead. If you are not doing marketing, if you are not understanding how to market and you think that you can outsource this function on the day one of doing your business, then you are dead. Then you are going to die. Because you can outsource the accounting function, you can outsource the IT function, you can outsource everything. But sales and marketing is something you will only be able to outsource at the last, at the end. Not this is one thing that you cannot afford to outsource the day you start your business. Yes, you can have a team, you can have a sales team, you can have a marketing team, but this is one function that you have to be good with, that you have to master. This is one skill that you should be mastering, that you have to master. There is no alternate. Even if you say to yourself that I'm not good with marketing, I'm not good with sales, it's not going to work. You have to master this one skill of sales and marketing. You have to know how to reach out to people. You have to know how to convince people. You have to know how to connect. Else, I'll once again say you are dead. To be successful with your business, to be successful with your startup, you gotta know marketing. You gotta know and understand sales. No excuse, no reasons. I'm an introvert. I made these excuses for myself. That, oh, I am an introvert. I cannot be good with sales. No, no. How can somebody? I'm a business owner. I have invested so much of money. How can somebody say me a no? No, I won't do it because people say a no. I don't like to listen a no. I I carry that kind of an attitude that if somebody says me a no, I don't like listening. I would not prefer doing business. Well, if you carry all of these things in your mind, well, bunk all of these things. Shut down all of these thoughts because people will be saying no. People will be rejecting you. People will be rejecting your idea. People will be rejecting your product, your services. But your persistence, your commitment, your consistency is what will make you win. You keep going back to the customer who said you are no. One day, one day he will be buying something from you. You do not lose. You do not give up. When it is about sales, you are not supposed to take it personally. If somebody said you are no, you're not supposed to take it personally. You are not supposed to say that, okay, I am the CEO or the MD and the director and the founder or the partner and nobody can say me a no. You cannot have that. You have to be good with sales. You have to be good with marketing. You have to understand how you can take out the product to the market. You have to understand how you can promote your brand, how you can create your brand, how you can reach out to people. You have to know everything that marketing is about. Read as many books as you can. Upgrade your skills on marketing. Upgrade your skills about sales. Do whatever you need. Get some training. Enroll to some conference where sales is being discussed, where marketing is being discussed. Update yourself. Update yourself. This is not the time to waste. And updating or upskilling yourself is not a waste of time. This is something that you will have to do all through your life. Just because you are starting your business today does not mean you stop upskilling yourself, you stop upgrading yourself. You can always do that and you will always have to do that. If you want to be successful with what you are doing, you have to keep upskilling yourself. You have to keep upgrading yourself. Right? So how many of you are comfortable with the marketing? How many of you are comfortable with sales? How many of you is comfortable with going out in the market and shouting out loud about your product and services? You do not feel bad or you do not feel shy about your product or services. How many of you feel shy, or how many of you feel bad, or how many of you think that okay, you cannot go out and distribute the leaflets, you cannot go out and convince a customer? I faced all of these problems. When I started, I thought that this was not something that I should be doing. When I started something of my own, I thought that I am not too good. How can I go out and distribute leaflets, brochures? How can I make a cold call? Because when you make a cold call, people say a no. How can I make a cold call? I can't. I do not like listening or hearing a no. I know this happens with you. I know this happens with you, and you have been avoiding it. You have been avoiding the sales and the marketing activities. So if you have been avoiding it until now, this is the time when you have to start it. When you need to start doing your marketing and sales activities, because there is no alternative. There is no alternative. If you want to be successful, there is no alternate to sales and marketing activities. You have to learn doing sales and marketing. Got it? Are you ready? Are you ready for upgrading your business with the help of effective sales and marketing? This has to be done by you, and this has to be done for you, for your business. Do not say a no. Do not say a no starting today. Go out, market your product, market your brand, establish your brand, and see the difference. See the difference for yourself, how it can change the entire way how you looked at doing business. Technical things will be taken care of. You can hire a technical team for that, but sales and marketing, you will have to go out and do it. You will have to go out and do it. No excuses, nothing at all. Any questions? Feel free to comment in the message box below, and I'll be answering the same. See you tomorrow, same time, with a new topic. Have a good day.